Alright, so we're dropping the water off. Fatima gets over here to this little bakery. And she done found something. Oh, this looks fresh. That's fresh out of the oven right there. Baby, what's this right here? Is that a cake?
This one?
Yeah. Let me take a look. What is it? It's a cake, right?
Yeah.
What kind of cake?
Ito po, cookies.
The muffins and the purple stuff.
Ito, magkano to? Itong nasa baba?
Makabayan. Dos.
Dos din?
So
Dalawa.
two pesos for those?
Yes, sir.
How much for the cake?
Also,
Five.
Alright, give one piece of cake, babe. We gotta try that cake.
I don't know if I have enough in here. You're lucky. Utang mo na. You're lucky I have.
I know you got enough. Don't act like you don't. She gotta eat a piece of that cake so that booty can get bigger. It's getting big.
Ito nasa baba.
That's a Force G. Force G's riding shotgun with the jugs here. We'll drop them off. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you. Did you already take a bite of the cake? How's it taste?
Yeah, delicious.
What
You wanna try it?
What kind of cake is it? Is that a yellow cake?
Yeah.
Try a piece, I think.
Nausuan ako sa butter.
Was it butter or vanilla? What flavor is it?
It's not a butter. I don't know what's that.
But it's delicious. All right, let me take a taste test on this guy. Look at that full. That is so moist.
Filipino makabayan, sir.
Makabayim.
Yes.
All right, let's go drop the water off before they close. Let's go, buddy. This dude's got a wafer. Looks like got a new subscriber at the bakery. Shout out to the young man for subscribing. And we're headed off to drop this water off. The vlogger. That's how we know those jugs are ours. That entire piece of cake. I got like a pinch just to taste it. It wasn't even enough to let me know what flavor it is. She done ate that whole piece. Hold on, buddy.
Kapit.
Hey, face forward, man. Go watch for it. All right, folks. So we're dropping off the water here. And just bring your jug, drop it off, and what is it? 20 pesos, Faye? How much? So 20 pesos when you pick it up for the water. So what is that? 5-gallon jug of water.
If you fight someone,
Yeah.
just put your face in there, do like.
If you fight someone, just put their face in that cactus.
Look, oh.
Stop touching the cactus. Oh, that is a big cactus. That's a tall cactus. Look at that old beagle over there. You don't see many beagles. That's a pretty old dog. Ladies, but why did you all of a sudden think about that? It's just because you saw the cactus and said, if you're fighting somebody, you just bust their head in the cactus?
Yeah.
What made you think about that? Are you trying to fight somebody?
Not yet, that's why.
No?
Because that's so, like, I'm not. That's good. This is good.
Folks, you see what I'm up against? I'm trying to...
This is langka, sir. This is langka.
I'm trying to take the baby boy for a walk, and these Filipinos are trying to figure out ways to bust up their opponent in a fist fight. And they both agree, just smash them in the cacti. My goodness.
My idea kasi
I got the carabao. Force G, come see the carabao. I'll show you all the carabao. And there's a baby carabao somewhere, but I don't see it. And folks, here in you know, regions like this, that carabao is like a John Deere tractor. It has the same importance. So Fatima is not only calling the goats today, she's calling the carabao. Let's hear the carabao call one more time. That wasn't that great, baby.
careful, sir. How about baby?
So folks, we may have some developments, or a development, a possible development in the case of the missing shoes.
Oo nga.
So
Missing. Do like a, why you stole my shoes?
you're gonna do what?
What is that? Why you stole my shoes?
Okay, so Filipina wife number one is still, she's upset about the stolen shoes. I say missing shoes. So what happened a couple of days ago, we were coming back on the tricycle and I was on the back. It was dark. And a lot of times I got my shades on at night just so a damn bug don't hit me in the eye.
Baby karabang, oh.
Yeah, there's a little baby right here.
Hindi pa yan ang
Little baby carabao right here. So cute. And the goats out there.
The baby carabao.
So I'm in the back of the tricycle. And this tricycle passes and I look down at the guy's shoes.
Tingnan niya, oh, sir. Ay, oh.
And I'm just going to tell you facts. I'll tell you facts and also tell you logic and possibilities. But the facts are, I look down at the guy's shoes and he's wearing a pair of Merrells. Okay, that's a fact. But it was sort of dark and I had my glasses on and it just kind of passed by. So I couldn't tell you if they were gray, brown. You know, a lot of Merrells are brown and mine are gray. And so it went by so fast that I couldn't make a 100% identification on my missing shoes. But 100% they were Merrells. And they were in the same fashion as the Moabs. But I did get the guy's trike number. That was obviously, you know, blatantly just spelled out on the back. So I get the gentleman's trike number. I said, you know, I'll see him around. I'll check him again during the daylight hours. So the next day, me and Fatima are walking and here comes the guy. I said, Fatima, I said, look at that guy's shoes. And he passes us at speed again, so we didn't get a close look. But she looked and you agree, baby, that Kuya had my shoes on? What you think?
Yeah. It looked like it.
Okay, so it's definitely a pair of Merrells. But the second time I saw him, I was like, the color just don't look right. Now you're gonna have to follow me here on why I'm trying to give the gentleman the benefit of the doubt, and then the suspicion that maybe he does have my shoes. So the color just didn't kind of look right. And so I'm running down the possibilities. Okay, number one, most tricycle drivers, they don't wear tennis shoes. Maybe 5% of them. Most tricycle drivers, most males, some type of slippers, flip-flops, you know, something of that nature. But definitely not tennis shoes. When I was walking down the street today, I started just looking, and I would say I counted 5 out of 100 tricycle drivers that had lace-up shoes on. The rest were wearing slippers. So I said, okay, well, that's anomaly number one. The fact that the guy's wearing shoes, that's out of the ordinary. That's not typical. Number two, what's out of the ordinary is that he's wearing a pair of Merrells. Now, I've never seen any knockoff Merrells over here. I mean, yeah, you see Nikes and all this, you know, Adidas, Puma, all that fake shit all the time. Never seen a knockoff pair of Merrells. Hold on, let me say hi to these nice folks here, folks. And we'll hold that thought for just a second. Say hello for us, G.
Happy New Year, ate!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year po!
Happy New Year.
Say hello!
Amo ko. Hi, madam!
And get the
Happy New Year!
lady giving the pedicures there. Say hello!
Ay, Diyos ko. Gagad ng baby.
The fuerte, sir.
Okay.
Madam, the teacher.
Ah, the teacher. Okay. You gotta say hello, ma'am.
Hey, amo ko yan.
So anyhow, I've never seen a knockoff pair of Merrills anywhere in Southeast Asia. I'm not saying they don't exist, but I've just never seen them. So that's kind of anomaly number 2. Number 3, the dude had his face covered. Now a lot of people cover their faces because it's dusty. You're riding a tricycle all day, but I just throw that in there. Both times I saw him, dude had his face covered up.
Hi, man.
And let's see, number 4, I've obviously seen the guy on our street a couple of times, so it puts him in the vicinity of my missing shoes. So if we got all those facts in there. Hello, how are you, my friend?
Oh,
So it's kind of leaning towards those may be my shoes on that gentleman's feet. But again, I want to try to pursue, try to believe in the positiveness of humanity, and I'm going to give this guy the benefit of the doubt. And here's what I'm going to say. There are a lot of Americans who live around here. There's a lot of us gringos in Barrio Barreto and Olongapo, Zambales. And a lot of us gringos, especially coming from some type of government position, contracting, military, whatever, a lot of folks wear those Merrills. So is it possible that this gentleman's, maybe his daughter is married to a American guy, or his neighbor's an American guy, and the American dude wore out the Merrills and just passed them on to this gentleman, and it's not my shoes? That's possible. It's very possible because there's so many Americans around here. Now if I were down in Fatima's village, hell no, those are my shoes. But here with the American presence and the fact that there's a lot of American expats, ex-military, former government and contractor types, it's possible that somebody had a pair of Merrills that they wore out and they gave it to the guy. So I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt right now that he got those Merrills from one of my fellow gringos, and those aren't my shoes. Because when I did see them, they kind of looked like they were a little bit different color. But then today, this is an interesting thing. Today, we told Faye, and I said, Faye, I said, do you think that if somebody stole my shoes, that they would be dumb enough, or not blatant enough, well, blatant, but would they have the balls to wear my shoes up and down the same road every day that they stole them from, or that they found them on? Now, I didn't tell her about the fact that I thought the shoes were a shade different. That's why I'm giving the guy the benefit of the doubt. I didn't tell her that part. But what she said was, of course he would wear them up and down the same street. She said he would go buy some paint and paint them, and he'll still wear them. Now, I didn't even bring it up, but when she said, of course, he'll paint the damn things, I'm just thinking, wow. Does that explain why they just didn't look exactly like my shoes? I don't know. Hello, my friends, how are you? At the basketball court. This is a church that's going up. They still hold church service under the little lean-to in the back, but that's going to be a brand new church here. So, hello, my friends, hello. So we're coming in here now. Right over here is the entrance to the mountain. It's the entrance to Mystery Mountain. Alright, it's going to get loud with the vidjoki, but anyhow, I'm just waiting to cross paths with the gentleman one more time during the day, where I can take a good gander at those Merrills that he's wearing, and then we'll kind of take it from there. I might ask him nicely, hey man, where'd you get those shoes? Again, it may be innocent and he got them because they fell off the tractor, but we'll figure it out. Somebody is jamming out here, my friends. Jamming it. talking to this lady right here, but look at that tree, how beautiful the tree is. It's so, you know, it's wide and spread out. You just got such a shaded area. I mean, the sun's kind of getting blocked by some buildings behind us, but that tree right there is shading this whole area during the day. And we're just right here at the foot of the mountain. If you can see through those branches. Beautiful mystery mountain, but the locals call it Bohilyak. I think it's Bohilyak. Such a nice cool breeze coming through this little area with the shade. It's beautiful. People doing vid joking. Everybody just outside chilling. It's a nice little area over here. You got more people jamming with some music. The lady's complaining because the stroller's pulling to the left. I guess I gotta oil that front left tire. I don't know why it's doing it. Yeah, I'm rocking it. Got a nice sound system going on. Partying up in there. Hello, Happy New Year. Alright, so back to my shoes. We're fairly certain that we spotted my mirrors on the feet of a tricycle driver. Not accusing the gentleman of stealing, because got the bad boy there. That dude gonna be wild pig. He's wild. That's a wild one, right? The wild boar.
Wild pig.
He looks wild. There'll be some lechon bad boy pretty soon here. Okay, enough about the shoes, but it's an interesting story. If that dude is wearing my shoes, at some point we'll get to the bottom of it. And I truly hope that he just happened to find a bag of shoes laying in the middle of the road, and that he didn't pilfer our big bag. But we'll see. I'll keep you posted on this little mystery. What do you think, Fatima? You think that was my shoes? Huh? What's that? It's a good thing Faye wasn't with us, because she would have yacked that kuya. Folks, today I walked all the way to the little bank. It's called, was it Banco de Mexico? Anyhow, place next to Cheap Charlie's. And if you need to send money, Palawan, it's a great place to do it. It's nice, quiet, secure. It's never crowded. If you got big bills and they got change, they'll change out your money for you, so you're not toting around 1,000 peso bills. So I do a lot of business over there. So I walk my ass all the way over there. And the Palawan Express system is offline. Now, I was supposed to send baby mama 009 a few extra chips. I say extra, I don't owe her nothing. Extra. Because out of the kindness of my heart. And so they were offline. So I walked my ass to the other place and it's closed. You know, I just text her. I said, hey, look, I'm gonna have to send it in the morning. I'm not gonna go all the way to Olongapo or Subic or walk 5 miles. Again, this is extra. This ain't what we agreed to. This ain't, I mean, it's just kindness out of my heart because I love my daughter. So, hello, how are you? Got that romantic music going on in there. Beautiful girl too. So anyhow, I told her, I said, look, just give me till in the morning. I'll go back over there. You know, when the girl's got the audacity to call me a liar. You're a liar. I'm like, come on. Really? Do we have to be like that to one another? You know, it goes back to there's just, no matter where you got an ex-wife or ex-girlfriend, they got no understanding of your schedule or what you got going on in life. They just, ex-wives, ex-girlfriends expect us men to just bend down to their schedule with no understanding that we have shit to do in the life as well. So after she yacked me on the text, hey, what do you do? Just stop responding. I'll send her the money in the morning. It's not my fault that the computer system's offline and the other place is closed. It's not my damn fault. We're talking about, me and Fatima, we're talking about how loud it was on New Year's Eve. And I'm going to try to explain it. Maybe she got to correct me here. But she was basically saying that the louder, tell me baby, the louder you are on New Year's Eve, the more money is going to come your way in 2020.
Not blessing, not blessing.
Blessing. So the louder you are, the more blessing that's coming your way in the following year. But does it have to do
You
with...
have no blessing because you're asleep.
I have a lot of money inside my pocket before I sleep.
Okay, but does it have anything to do with like scaring away the aswangs and the bad luck? Huh? No, so it's only about just having blessings for the new year.
Another year like that.
For another year? Okay, so that's why it was so noisy on New Year's Eve. It's not just a celebration, it's, yeah, the louder you are, the more money you're gonna get the next year. Let's translate blessings into money.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe it.
You don't believe it?
No.
Why you don't believe it, Faye?
Because it's very noisy.
No, I don't believe. If you work, that's the blessings come.
That's the
Just-
blessing?
If you know, you see.
Well, if it's true, that little dude beating on that metal bucket, he's gonna be a millionaire.
Yeah.
That little guy that was beating on that bucket for like 8 hours straight, you're gonna have plenty of money.
Oh, wow. Every year they do that, but why they still poor?
That's a good point.
Work and
Every year you do it, you're still poor.
yeah.
That's kind of like goes along with unanswered prayers.
Ano yung sabi mo, Ting? Bakit?
She said what? Hello my friends, hello.
She said, he said they cook because of the, like, they cook of the New Year after you have a more blessings come.
Come this way,
After
Tay.
said, that's not true because when the New Year's done,
Yeah.
they already poor.
So she says it's not true because the minute the New Year's is over, everybody's still poor every year. So I guess it don't work.
Because they have no money because they rent the video office, they buy food.
Yeah, so that's a good point. You got to buy the food, the beer, the videoke machine, make all that noise, and you're twice as poor because of New Year's Eve. I guess there's some irony in that, right, baby? See what?
This is after the New Year's Eve. We read the New Year's Eve. They read the jockey.
Right.
And after the New Year's Eve, then they have no rice in the morning.
After New Year's Eve, no more rice, huh? It's time to bring in the new year. After 2.5 weeks of no drinking, it's time for some of these Heineken. Check out our ref. I think the wife bought that cheese and didn't use it. Let me put a couple Heinies up here. Look at that. That is beauty. That's 100% beauty. these Heinekens going into this ref. Welcome home, gentlemen. Welcome home, my friends. Glad to have you back. We're here with my friends selling balut. And what's your name? Jonalyn. So we're here with Jonalyn, and she's selling balut. And wife number one wants to eat some balut. So I told her, I said, look, as long as you eat the balut on the video and show everybody the balut, I'll buy you the balut. You want balut?
No, sir.
Why you don't like balut? Okay, folks.
Sa bahay, my God. Small chicks.
Okay, now how many days are these?
16 days.
Okay, so these are 16 days? Okay, all right, so these are the 16-day duck eggs. Now the one that I ate was, and these are duck eggs, right? Duck or chicken? The duck? Okay, so this is a 16-day balut. If you look at my previous video, I ate the 18-day. So, okay, so ladies, explain to us, why are we putting it in the water? Okay, so just to cool it off? Alright, so that's a dumb question. Why are we putting it in the water? Well, it's hot. Everything in there is hot. But this is what they do, they take the duck eggs. It's a fertilized duck egg, so the embryo is developing, and at the different intervals, depending on what you like, they'll take them out, boil them, and folks eat them here at night. And they're sort of known as an aphrodisiac. They give you a lot of power. So this is a nighttime deal, eating balut. This is a 16-day. The one that I ate was 18-day, and just for reference, ducks hatch at 28 days. So Fatima is going to give us an up-close look at the balut. And baby, just talk us through what you're doing and show us the sauces and everything, okay? Baby, what's the first thing you do with this balut?
Of course, break the balut.
Okay, so you break the balut. Alright, now tell us what you do, baby.
Just I gotta explain this.
Okay, she don't want to speak English today. So what we're doing, we're looking down into the duck egg, and she's gonna suck that juice right there. But are you gonna put salt or no?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so she's gonna put a little salt, and what else you gonna put in there? Salt and what? Vinegar?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the chili sauce. All right, so she got the salt in there. Hold it still for the camera. There we go. So you put the salt in there. What about this sauce?
No, I just do that later.
Do that later? More salt? Alright, first thing you gotta do, like my buddy said on another video, you gotta suck that balut, get all that juice out of there. And then once you get the juice out, then what you do?
I'm not eat that.
Hey buddy, how you doing, my friend?
I'm not eat that, honey.
That's fine, baby. Just show them what you do. Now folks, the actual duck embryo is called the CCO.
Yeah.
And a lot of the Filipinas, the females, they don't eat the CCO. In other words, the baby duck, they don't eat. They just eat the rest of the part. But if you're a male, you're expected to eat this whole thing. Okay, so show us what's next, Fatima. What is this right here? Just a little chili, vinegar and chili sauce, right? Okay, and she goes in for slurp number 2 on that guy. And then peel a little bit more away. Now again, this is 16 days, but we should start seeing a beak here.
Meron. Ang liit. Hindi naman ako nandidere.
Or peel that thing off. Keep peeling.
Wow, sarap.
Now that's, show them the CCO, baby. Pick it up and show them the CCO.
It's already there. Oh.
Folks, she done. You're the worst balut demonstrator I've ever seen, baby. So that's the CCO, the little duck embryo. It's kind of small and it's only 16 days. This is a horrible demonstration by my old lady here.
Small lang naman yung chicken.
There you go. So if you didn't eat the little baby duck down there, and somebody just gave you this part, you would just think it's a very rich hard-boiled egg, and the taste is not bad at all. But she kind of cheated you out of the whole experience. But right. Baby, nobody cares about you eating the hard-boiled egg part. They wanted to see that nasty duck, and you just threw it in the trash can.
Yeah.
All right, give Fatima a thumbs down for this video.
I don't care as long I eat the balut.
Folks, you see what I'm dealing with on a daily basis. All right, so that's it. She robbed you of the nastiness, but she's a Filipina, so she's not expected to eat the sisio. And baby, how much is this balut?
Magkano ito? Magkano yung balut mo? Magkano? 17.
Okay, so 17 pesos for the balut. But I may have to get one more to show you properly because she did such a poor demonstration. All she's thinking about is eating. That's why she don't care.
You want to eat?
No.
Where you give the one? Huh?
You're gonna eat too?
Yeah, you just
No, I'm not buying. I'm gonna buy it for the kuya and let him do a demonstration.
Sige. Okay. Kuya, oh.
All right, folks. So that's Fatima's demonstration of the balut, and 17 pesos here. Right, folks, come to the end of this little alley here. A couple roosters. I'm just trying to see what's over here. Ah, okay, so obviously we're at the river. Let the ladies take a look, and then I'll give you a gander. And this is just looking down the alleyway. That beautiful big old tree. All right, ladies, let me take a look. Somebody hold the stroller, please. You got him? Excuse me, Mr. Bird. Just a look down at the river. Gotta cut down this little side alley to find the bridge. Okay, maybe it's this way.
Yan ba yung daan papunta sa kabila? Matibay? May dumadaan dyan?
So there is a bridge back here.
Bakal?
You don't know unless you get off the beaten path.
Oh. Tignan ka natin.
Let's see for it, G. Let Papa check it first. Oh yes, it's a pretty sturdy bridge, metal. We'll wait right there, baby. We'll be right back.
Wow!
That's a nice bridge.
Oh, look at the fruit, sir. Langka.
Ah,
A lot of langka.
all them. What do you call them, langka?
Langka, sir.
Yeah, all over this tree.
Ano ba?
Folks, this is a steel bottom. They poured concrete over this part. Not sure how effective or if that concrete was needed. But here you go. Let's look around the bridge and the river. Here's looking upstream. Yeah, beautiful scenery. Got some coconuts over there. Hello ladies, how are you? Yeah. Now, it looks like it may have a light bulb here at night, I'm not sure. Okay folks, let me take a break and answer this important phone call. The river runs all the way down by the market. And a nice cool breeze. folks, what's nice about this weather these nights, there's no mosquitoes out. There's almost no mosquitoes, no flies, no bugs. I mean, it makes you question, are we still in the tropics? Are we still in Southeast Asia? But it's just a beautiful time of year. You know, November, you know, basically your winter time in the West. The weather here is just awesome. Thailand the same way. It's beautiful. You know, up until you hit the rainy season, then you deal with that shit. But during your winters in the West, you cannot ask for better weather. Just a cool breeze. It's probably, what, 70 degrees? I mean, we've been walking for, I'd say, a couple hours. Nobody's sweating. Just a nice cool walk. Hello, sir. How are you? All right. Okay, folks. This might be the end of the video for today. Hope you enjoyed the dialogue, the scenery, the chismes, and that poor ass performance by Filipina Wife #1 on showing you the balut. But in her defense, that little duck in there, it didn't look 16 days. It was so tiny. That's not what they typically look like. So we'll give it another shot tomorrow. Of course, she's not going to complain. If I get her another balut tomorrow, she'll love me for it. And maybe the little baby duck will be bigger, so I can show you what balut really looks like. Just gotta dodge the water here in the terrain. Hello, my friend. How are you? That's what I love about exploring. Just go walking, start talking to people. No, I had no idea there's a bridge over here. And you would make the assumption the bridge is here, but unless you ask somebody, you don't know that you got to cut down that little alleyway right there. Good music going on. I think they got Mercedes 190E up in there. It's old school music, old school Mercedes. It's like you step back in time. Sometimes when you're over here in the Philippines, in a lot of ways it does feel like you're back in time. That's why a lot of us like it over here. The togetherness with family, you know, it takes you back to the 70s. It takes me back to the 70s, where the most important thing was just getting together with family every Sunday to eat Sunday dinner, and then sit out on the front porch for hours until it was time to go to church that night. Those were the good old days. All right, folks, I'll see you guys on the next video, next live stream, next adventure. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day or morning wherever you're at in the world. All right, my friends, peace out.